Power finish.
Now here's Nash. No scoring in this one. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. The shot by Stoudemire, no good.
Got enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Stopped it against Nash and taken away by Johnson. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Sean Marion with the slam.
Marion is so springy. He gets off the floor quickly for that alley-oop.
Jazz have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Stockton gets to Hayward. Has to Gobert. To the middle. Outside for Stockton. Just 3 to shoot. Shot's good by Mitchell.
You could see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that ball.
Booker with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. On the wing there. Back to Booker. Johnson inside. Defended by Hayward. Johnson can't get it to go.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think it's more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And here's Nash. Still yet to score. And the jam by Stoudemire.
How much fun would it be to play with Steve Nash? I mean, man, I know everybody who can score or shoot it would love to be on the floor with him.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Stoppage and play. We have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Suns third.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Stopped in the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Pass to Malone. Gobert with the screen. Stopped in the bounce pass. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. Here's Dantley. 5 on the clock. For 3, Williams.
Nice effort from Booker, making things hard on the shooter.
Williams can't get it to go. No good for Booker. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. So good looks. To the inside. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Suns. Marion's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Back to Nash. Marion up top. Pass to Nash. Shoots the 3. Rebound by Williams. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gobert with a screen on Marion. And the foul called on Sean Marion. That is his first foul of the game. Williams passes to Dantley. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Last time they met was in Utah where they beat the Jazz.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. You get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Here is Nash after the made shot from Karl Malone. And that's a foul called on John Stockton. That is his first foul of the game. Stoudemire, he's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Steve Nash. Utah also making some changes. Andre Kirilenko's checked in for Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for John Stockton. Now here's Stoudemire. Some solid defense here from Malone. Outside Kirilenko. Mitchell outside. Screen by Malone. And that one's good, Mitchell. And it's a 6-point Utah lead.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Johnson outside. Pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Here's Dantley. He's guarded by Marlon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And we've got our NBA Fight Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the haunted houses. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
And Phoenix making a change. Bridges checks in. The shot's good from Stoudemire.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Here's Dantley. 17 points for him last game against Portland. Good work there as it goes. And the Jazz lead by 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And that shifty nature of Johnson's game really helps him out. An effective combo guard who does a nice job of sharing the ball.
Now here's Williams. Scoreless thus far. Mitchell looking it over. Here's Dantley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Coming to this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting.
You see that way
but
the
they
call?
didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Stoudemire. No good off the back of the rim. Outside Williams. It's up a 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Malone getting it done for the Utah Jazz. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Utah.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Taking a look at the Jazz, they've got Donovan Mitchell. Andre Kirilenko is out there with Carlos Boozer. Then it's Williams. And it's Dantley in at the small forward position. Here's to Bridges from outside the arc. Boozer with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that position.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Back over to you guys.
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allen. And Stoudemire with the basket on the assist from Dan Marley. Stoudemire's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Jazz shooting 48% from the field, not bad at all. And maybe more than any team in the West, the Jazz really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now. It just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
The shot's good. Manning's got 5.
And they've repeatedly thrown inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now Williams, 18 feet out. It's rebounded by Manning. Now here's Marley. Pass to Bridges. A 3. The shot comes up. And it's Williams with the ball for the Jazz. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Bridges. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Williams looking over the floor. Pass to Dantley. Looking for Karolinko. He gets it there. Johnson over to help. Mitchell wide open. Mitchell dials it up from distance.
And you got to be right up on Mitchell or else he will punish you right off the catch.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson is checked in for Marley, and it's Booker in for Bridges. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson, the pass to Booker. Stoudemire setting the pick for Booker. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And a quick look at how the Suns' schedule is shaping up. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Tuesday, they head out on the road to face the Golden State Warriors.
And for their matchup with the Clippers, that one's going to be really starting to get towards the meat of things by then. What I appreciate about Malone is he just understands his strengths and is incredible at playing too.
And Booker kicks to Johnson. Back to Booker. Down low. Manning. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Manning's got 4 this quarter.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Hayward. Williams, a screen on Johnson. Johnson against Hayward. 5 to shoot. Williams dishes to Mitchell. No good on the triple.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.